There's a few controversial updates coming to Rust soon, like deleting bees. I can't believe you've done this, Facepunch. But the upcoming changes players are actually talking about are things like being able to spawn at Outpost and Vanilla. And over the past few weeks, there's been a ton of work put into the new menu that's coming to Rust soon. And there's still nothing to really test out yet, but it looks like there's going to be some sort of a lobby party system where players will be able to team up before they join into a server and load into it all at the same time, as well as being able to spawn near each other. Although this is a server setting, and it looks like this is going to be something that server owners will be able to disable. So this means that we still don't even really know what the purpose of this is, what the reason is for it, but I've got some ideas as to what that might be. We've seen Facepunch work on the primitive game mode recently, as well as refreshing the softcore game mode, and now they're going to be bringing the respawn feature from Outpost into Vanilla. And it looks like you might have to complete some sort of mission to unlock the respawn point at the Outpost, and these new spawn points are also going to be found at the fishing villages. This guy in particular at the Outpost appears to be getting replaced and will be a mission provider to unlock the respawn point at the Outpost, and this hasn't been merged to the staging branch yet to test, and neither has the campfire respawn feature that we talked about previously. The only new information we have on this feature is that it will not work if you have other regular bags placed down and will have a respawn timer similar to bags. And then there's the change to the team invite feature, which will allow you to invite your Steam friends even if they're not next to you, or if they're not in-game, they will receive an invite once they load into the server. A lot of players over on Twitter have the opinion that this is going to make the game way too easy, it's another buff for clans, but what I think Facepunch is doing is bringing successful features from the softcore game mode over into vanilla while still keeping the divide between what softcore is and what vanilla is, so that when they're onboarding new players into the game, it's a more streamlined and, not so brutal of an experience. This is just what I've gathered based on the fact they're making a new menu, they're doing changes to the team invites, they've got a new party lobby system that's probably coming along with the new menu, and there's also going to be a hardcore refresh, which, if everything you've heard so far is something that you don't like, Facepunch has the opportunity to finally create a divide in the difficulty level of their game, since they don't have an elo or matchmaking system. So this could be a great opportunity to develop a hardcore game mode that these veteran players, crave. They want a survival hardcore Rust experience, but the average normal human being, the casual gamer that doesn't play games every single day of the week, especially the same game for thousands of hours, is turned off by how brutal and complex Rust is to get into. So these are just my thoughts and opinions, but as somebody who's read every single commit for, 8 years, I think I've got a pretty good grasp on the future of the game. So I think the new menu is going to be working in tandem with the softcore game mode and new changes that we've just talked about to help Facepunch grow their player base, to help onboard new players, to show them that they can have a fun experience with the game and that it's not so brutal, and then refresh the hardcore game mode for these veteran players that dislike some of the recent changes to the game because they think it makes it too easy.